Hi guys, so in this video we will be decomposing a particular task using the decomposition method of computational thinking, and I'll be illustrating it with an example. The example says we should decompose a problem which involves calculating the sum of a list of numbers. So what is the appropriate way to decompose this? The first decomposition is to create a function that gets a list of numbers from the user. That's the first step. All right, the second step is create a function that calculates the sum of the list of numbers. Third step is to create a function that displays the sum to the user. So we have the input, we have the processing, and we have the output, as you can see in this comment. The input function is this, gets the list that you want to work on. The processing function is this. It calculates the sum as requested by the question. Calculate the sum. And lastly, you must present your answer to the user. So you require 3 functions for that. If we come down here, the same thing, get the list of numbers from the user. Perform the task or the processing, which is what? Finding the maximum number. And you create a function for that. The last is to create a function that displays it to the user. The same thing again, input, processing, and output is here. This is the input function, this is the processing function, and this is the output function. The same thing for number 3. Calculating the average, the input function gets the list of numbers, the processing function calculates the average, and the last function, the output function, displays the calculated average to the user. Right? Now, why did we use calculate the average but we didn't use calculate here? It's because when you're finding the maximum number, it's already there. You're not calculating it. It's there looking at you. You're just finding it. But when you're looking for the average, you're not finding it because it's not there. It's something you have to calculate. So, which is why you have calculate here and find here. The other thing you should know is most of the decomposition you'll do, especially as a beginner, will involve input, processing, and output, the third function. Now, this second function is the main one that contains the algorithmic thinking. Right, this will require you to do, it will require the most work, the second function. As you can see, it is the one that performs the task that has been asked by the question. Take note of that. Alright, in the next video I'll make, we'll talk about actually creating these functions, because what we've done now, we just wrote that we will create the function, but we have not created the function. So the next video will cover that.